Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Monarchsynchro here, bringing you a new deck. This is currently my main deck. It's pretty much Formula Monarchs, but as I like to call it, it's Monarchsynchro. um, so I like this deck a lot. I think I'm gonna end up using this at Anaheim. I just don't know exactly if this is gonna be the build, but I think it's definitely good. So let's get right to it. Of course, my favorite card in the game, Jinzo. I just feel like this card is gonna catch a lot of people off guard and lock them from using their traps, so Jinzo's still pretty good. I use two lads. That card is amazing. It just, your opponent has to waste so many resources, and a lot of people don't know that when you Solemn Judgment or Solemn Warning a lad, you still get its effect, so you're able to special summon a monster from the graveyard. Also keep in mind that if the card is structuring you, you can also activate its effect. It's a downside because if you have a field of monarchs, maybe, like, it's gonna destroy everything, but it's rare when that happens. 3 Kayes, 3 Ryza, staple. 1 Dark Dust and 1 Gores, pretty much staple. 3 swaps, 3 Tree Warns. 3 faders. You need those to stop the OTKs with samurais and fish OTK. 1 fishborg. People might be thinking why 1 and not 2, but I mean the deck, its main win condition obviously is tributing for monarchs. The fishborg is just there to pretty much be able to synchro and speed through your deck by drawing cards with the formula monarch, not the formula, the synchron. So it's a win more card, so you don't really need it to win. 1 substitute, cause not substitute, run and totem, cause he puts in work. He just gives you extra fodder whenever you don't have the tree warns in the grave. And Sangan, because it just gets you to the faders, it gets you to the swaps. I mean, some people are thinking why not just Dupe Frog, but Dupe Frog unfortunately misses timing when it's tributed, so it sucks in that regard. But I mean, Sangan, I can just tribute it for a monarch and still get its effect and get a fader, so that's why I like it. So it's 23 monsters for the magics, spells, 3 enemy controllers, free brain control, why not. I use 2 exterminations in my build because it's so important to be able to get rid of warnings, bottomlesses, deep prisons, you name it. It's just so good when you hit a warning, which hurts this deck a lot. 2 MSTs, 2 soul exchanges, not 3. 3 I feel like it's overkill, and you want to be able to attack your opponent, so 3 soul exchanges is too much. Staples, Monster Reborn, Dark Cold Trunade, a Foolish Burial, a 1-for-1 to get out the Treeborn and the Fishborg faster, 1 creature swap. I love this card. This card wins so many games. Like, you have no idea how many times I've brought out a Treeborn in attack mode, creature swapped it with my opponent's monster, and attacked the Treeborn for game. So it's such a good card, and it catches people off guard a lot too. For the traps, I run Mind Crush and Water Art because I feel like knowing what my opponent has in his hand is gonna allow me to obviously go aggro or slow down depending on what I see that they have. Not to mention that I'm able to get rid of those Veilers that they have in their hands so that my monarchs can go off. Not to mention that Water Art is so broken and it's so easy to pull off in this deck. Not to mention that with Mind Crush and Ryza, it's another good combo. You get to see you know what they're gonna top deck, so you can just Mind Crush it. So it's so good. And that's pretty much the deck, guys. It's 40 cards. I'm not sure this is gonna be the build. I'm thinking of tweaking a bit of more cards. I might add another Dark Dust just because, I mean, samurais are gonna be pretty popular, so I'm thinking that two Dark Dust is gonna be pretty key. I'm gonna playtest more of this. I'm not sure if I want to switch it for the Dupe Frog or just drop it completely, but I'm not sure. And I think the deck is pretty solid. I went to a locals yesterday and I got first place, so obviously the deck is good. And it's also cheap. The only thing that might be obviously expensive are the synchros, but that's about it. So yeah guys, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.